What is going on, guys? We're back with another video, and yes, took not a devastating loss to the Niners, but a heartfelt one, because obviously we played very well. We are into the free agency period, the draft period, and we will also play week 1. So normally we would do, separate videos, but we're just going to go right into it, try to catch up to the primetime league as well. Lots of big names in free agency, as you would see in a user league, because the user league drafts pretty well, develops pretty well, because you can turn a 70 overall into a superstar, which is why obviously you're seeing some of these names. So obviously we have our own targets, LaShawn McCoy, Marshawn Lynch, some guys that could play running back mainly, because here's the reason. A lot of people wanted Deontay Foreman to be the actual starter, but that's just crazy talk, let's be honest. Elliott is just a monster. I know Foreman's great, but we've got a big name. Mike Daniels, I know this is starting to turn into the Packers team, but Mike Daniels is huge for us trying to stop the run, which is obviously our biggest factor. And here's the draft recap. Not the proudest draft, but what I will say, we landed a great wide receiver. I wish you guys would have seen the prospects, because there was literally none. It was three players. There was this guy who had 85 speed at wide receiver, and then there was a user-created Colt Cruz, but obviously that's a once-in-a-lifetime random pick. But we got Bennett Reese, who's very fast, very good. Everyone else, so-so, except for Crawford. We'll show that in a second. Rich Benoit, or Bene, whatever you want to call it. It's probably not Bennett, let's be honest. We were trying to get Devin Wade, but we didn't land him. Here's a guy that very well could start, Reuben Crawford. A very decent player. He's 21 years old. If you guys watched last year's Packers primetime, kind of has remnants of old Henry Johnson. So for a fact he's going to be number 81. He's got some decent, not great traits, but his traits are okay. And he's got potential. So at 21, it's a good chance we could start him and turn him into a superstar. Looking around the league, Eagles being our biggest competitor. Obviously got to see what they're doing. Little questionable stuff here with this certain guy's age. Not Rod's doing, but that's all I'll say. Bennett Reese is an 84 overall in the slot, so a very damn good rookie, which is kind of shocking to get. We took him 7 overall. We traded, we only had 1 first round, I believe. We traded a pick for next year, so once again we have 2 next year first, like 3 next year seconds, and like another next year third. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And this is the guy, if I didn't trade down with Lance, I would have landed him as well. I was going to take that guy top 10. I didn't think he was going to be there later in the first round, but of course he was, and that would have been such a huge DT for us. It is what it is, and of course, ironically, week 1 we go against Rod, so very well could be a week 1 loss. And we go for another trade. Obviously, we can't trade it this time yet because Nuke already played his game. But yes, we're trading Dez Bryant. And that reason is he's wanting $20 million. I know we're going to have to take like $4 million of that in dead cap, but $16 million salary cannot happen with this roster. If you guys know the names, we have to re-sign. We're going to try to trade Jalen as well. I mean, we have Elliott, L. Collins, Dak Prescott, a bunch of guys thinking about trading Dak Prescott. I know Rod's thinking about trading Wentz because these contracts are rough, and we're both little swindlers trying to save as much money and still land decent quarterbacks. So we'll see what happens. First things first, trying to win this game. And Dak a little bit under pressure early on. Ty Montgomery trying to catch the ball, does not. Elliott fighting hard, and this is the reason why Elliott is the one to stay. He is a tough man to bring down, elusive, great catching. He's got the whole package. Dak throwing, I believe that's Elliott again, first down, the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking, and there's some pressure. There's a sack and a fumble early on. It was only a 4-man rush, I believe. We have the best line in the game. We definitely have the best line in the league, and it's not because it's just the Cowboys. We traded off Frederick. We developed Kirkland, who is almost never a good player in Madden. We have a great line because of us as well. Let's just put it that way. 3rd and 7, his ball, and that's going to be intercepted. Surprisingly, Rod, not really known for throwing picks, especially not to us. Damn it. Throws a pick to Jordan Lewis. We have some great safeties. Our safeties are top tier. some of the best in the league. Probably one of the best combos in the league. I haven't really paid attention, but they're both 90 plus, and Xavier Woods is top 2 strong safety, I would say, easily for his age. And Eifert going down the sideline on 3rd and 4, down to the 14-yard line. Now it's the 6-yard line, 2nd and 2. We have a damn good chance of scoring here. Dak looking to throw, trying to find the rookie, and the rookie cannot get there. Not a great route by the Rook. The Rook should have had that, and LeSean McCoy is short inches, and we take our field goal. Going to return it, he is, a little bit of a crease. Thank God, Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown needs a contract as well. Malik Collins needs a contract as well. Lots of contracts this year. We do have a bit of money. Oh, look at Bo Scarborough. Traded from the Packers. Everyone's trading with Nuke. Damn. Are you serious? That's ridiculous. But on 1st and goal, okay, nice little spin there. Alvin Kamara, a new player. I mean, this league is moving players left and right. And on 3rd and goal, I make a great read. Of course, he breaks a tackle. He breaks like 2 tackles a play on us. But we do make the stop, and it's 3-all, which is not a bad look for us. Throwing to Crawford now. Definitely not taking a hit with him. He's like 6'4", 6'5". Easily a big target for a fumble. And here's LeSean McCoy on 3rd and inches. LeSean McCoy, he actually still has great stats. The only reason why I don't want to start him, oh, look at the play. Eifert, good gainer. Huge play, is because LeSean McCoy is old as hell, but, I mean, who do we really have? Do we go Brian Hill? I'm not really sure. Dak throwing, finding Eifert, getting Eifert already involved much more this first game, pretty much than the whole last season. Eifert's been quite a bit of waste of money. A lot of that does have to do with an injury, though. Speaking of injuries, 3rd and 7. Wentz looking for that post route. Who doesn't love those post routes in Madden? And there's going to be a touchdown. Will Fuller, I believe. Guy returned the ball for a huge gainer. 2nd and 5 after the game is all tied up. Looking to throw. And here, look at Reuben Foster. Look at Reuben Foster. I know it's not a great decision, but Reuben Foster, AI, basically just dominated 2 routes. That's ridiculous. But he made the play. And Bo Scarborough running over a 300-plus pound DT. That's rough, but, I mean, we still brought him down. 2nd and 10. I mean, I will say, the run game, the defense seems pretty good on the ground. I don't know. 3rd and 14. Wentz looking to throw to the outside, and a play we actually like to run a couple times every once in a while. Beats us with that. 2nd and 10. Run to the left. Kamara. And just slides right off of another tackle. And Jordan Lewis, I think, has like 85, 90 tackle. I don't know how he breaks so many tackles, but we can never make a clean tackle. And speaking of clean tackles, there's a hit stick. Reese fumbles. And I don't know who 41 is, but he seems fast as hell. And it's actually running animation is really cool because he keeps the ball really far out, kind of like Deion Sanders. But not cool is we fumble. And there goes Dak fighting. Look at Dak fighting. Oh, Dak is so smooth. Dak is so smooth. That's a gain about 15 there to the 50-yard line. Down 14 points just like that. Can we make a play happen? Ooh, Ty Montgomery. What a throw. Ty has literally every trait, I'm pretty sure, other than maybe penalty. And he doesn't make that play. And wow. That was a stupid decision, and it worked out. I believe that was to Dez, ironically. He was on his way out. And Reese, the rookie, fumbles again. And Elliott trying to chase his man down. Elliott's a fast man, and he does bring him. Damn. Injury report. Hopefully it's not the rookie. I know 2 fumbles, but obviously it's a long season. 2 fumbles really sucks, but we don't want him hurt, clearly. And Will Fuller trying to run down the sideline. We make another tackle. Xavier Woods. 2nd and 2. 11 seconds left from the 11 for number 11, and he's going to hurtle into the end zone. And just like that, right before half, we are down 31-10. His ball. Running a pitch to Alvin Kamara, and I basically just tackle Jordan Lewis out of the way. 38-10. It's crazy because the way I'm announcing this, it doesn't seem like we're really playing that badly. It's just... No, that's a bad play. Dak completely missing Ty Montgomery on a curl route. And this isn't looking good. I mean, this is looking like a complete blowout. I mean, look at that broken tackle. Bo Scarborough broke about 4 tackles that play. And his stats are really bad. Like, he has 82 trucking, like probably 70s in the juke stats. he's not a great player in Madden, and there goes another touchdown, Alvin Kamara. Not over, though. It's not over. You never know when something could happen good for or another fumble. Or another fumble, and that's going to be an easy walk-in for Reuben Foster. Or not. He's going to pitch it, being cocky, and we're going to recover it. Oh, well, we'll take it because, you know, how many fumbles are we going to have this game? About 50. And Dak looking to throw, and maybe I won't take it. That is Earl Thomas. He's pitching again, and a really nice play, but also Dak made a really nice play, tackling him down to the 3. Not the week 1 we wanted to have, I'll tell you that. And Bo runs over DT again for a touchdown. 52-10. We have to make this look better. Surely we have to make this look better. Into traffic. Reese makes the catch. Luckily, his corner didn't turn around in time. 2nd and 1 from the 23-yard line. Dak underneath to Crawford, who takes another huge hit stick. But he really hasn't been the rookie that's fumbled. I know he fumbled once, but things happen. Over the middle, Ty Montgomery. We actually find a man. It's a touchdown on 3rd and 21. Oh, my Lord. I don't know how Rod gets his players to play so well. We have the best line in the league. He's the only one that can get insta pressure on us. I don't know. Wink. But 1st and 10, there should have been a pick 6. That's all I'm going to say. Still throwing the ball when he's up this many points. Should have been a pick 6. That should have been karma, but of course EA doesn't believe in karma, especially for me. To me, maybe. But we make the stop. He kicks the field goal, 55-17. Dak, wow. What a dot and a half to Ty Montgomery. 2nd and 3 from the 43-yard line. LaShawn McCoy finding some room, and the sideline baits me for a hit stick. LaShawn McCoy luckily does not fumble. 3rd and 5. Looking for someone open underneath. I believe that would be Crawford again. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Looking for another score. Elliott gets some room. LaShawn McCoy with a clutch block. And we walk into the end zone for a score. 24-55. About 5 minutes left. At least we're making it look good. At least we're making it look all right. And on 3rd and 8, of course he breaks a tackle with an insta-blitz off the edge from the cornerback. 4th and 14. Reese, the rookie, fumbles for the 3rd time this game. But it is recovered by Ballantyne. Remember when I used to call him Ballantyne? I got on someone's nerves. I don't remember who it was. 4th and 3. Underneath, and Reese catches it. I mean, other than the fumbles, Reese has a promising career with us, so hopefully you can get over those as quickly as possible. Dak, I mean, other than the hold, what an amazing run by Dak. Almost lost his kneecap, but still, that was an amazing run. Of course, it was all for nothing because good old Tyron. 3rd and 26, not a great play call at all, except for Elliott backdoor. Elliott about a yard short there on 11-yard line. 4th and 1, about a minute and a half left. Dak looking for someone open, and that's Ty Montgomery. Ironically, our #1 wide receiver now. Technically, 3rd and goal for the 2-yard line, 47 seconds. Looking for a touchdown, and there it is. Crawford, the rookie, have lots of plans for him. Really high hopes. I know his Excel's a little low, but 91 speed at 6'5", 21 years old. He's got plenty of potential. Will Fuller going for many yards. With this little bit of clock left, still throwing down the field. 2nd and 7. We get an insta-shed by Irvin as a sack. 55-31. It could have looked so much better or so much worse than that. So I'm proud of us kind of at least making a comeback, showing, hey, against teams that aren't super elite, a player that isn't super elite like Rod, we could pretty much get out of any hole. You know, we were very close, not very close to coming back, but, you know, we did very well. He scored that many points in the 2nd and 3rd, and we clutched it up in the 4th, scored 14, but obviously the deficit was way too big. And just too many turnovers. I know I threw a couple of picks, but that was all after the fumbles. Like, all the big mistakes happened after the fumbles. That, you know, when you fumble the ball, it just completely gets to you. You just think, what's even the point, you know? I mean, picks, those are almost always your fault, but fumbles, even if I even if I get out of the way, it could easily hit stick fumble me. You can't always expect to go down, you know? Sometimes breaking tackles needs to happen, even though we never do. He had 6 takeaways. The yards, I believe we beat him in the yards category. Yards per play wasn't too off either. It's just those damn takeaways. We threw 3 picks. We did get back into it with 3 touchdowns as well, though. And just too many fumbles. Too many picks as well. And if you look at his broken tackles, I think he had like 10 that game or more. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry week 1 wasn't what we expected, but week 2 we'll get back on track, even though we're going to not have Dez. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!